Star Wars Outlaws is getting closer to launch, with it being scheduled for release near the end of summer on August 30th. Outlaws promises fans an adventure in the galaxy far, far away with two interesting angles. First, being from the perspective of a freelance underworld thief. Second, set during the popular Imperial era. Co-developers Massive Entertainment and Ubisoft's title is also heralded as the first truly open-world Star Wars experience. Expanding on this, studio figureheads have previously stated and emphasized that Star Wars Outlaws will not be an unfinishable game. The fact that this had to be noted is telling in and of itself, as it seems to preemptively address legitimate concerns that some fans had about just how long it might take to finish. This likely came as a relief to players who were excited about Star Wars Outlaws' premise, setting, and characters, but wary of the possible time commitment involved. With Outlaws' stated running time being somewhere in the mid-20s to 30-hour range for the campaign, this is fairly reasonable, and gives it a leg up in this regard in a few key ways. Ubisoft's approach to open-world design and the sheer length of its titles in particular have inarguably made a mark on gaming. At the same time, it has since garnered an often negative connotation, becoming increasingly polarizing as its influence and use has become more widespread, both within the studio's own works and the industry at large. The developers have seemingly taken the criticism in this area seriously, and Star Wars Outlaws will ostensibly offer a more slimmed-down experience than what might have been initially expected given its pedigree, which theoretically bodes well. While the main story may take between 25 to 30 hours, completionists who enjoy more leisurely exploring are looking at roughly double this figure, with 50 to 60 said to be the amount required for such. This comparatively more compact approach, narrower in general, yet still with plenty to see and do in terms of substantial and quality content, could be one of Outlaws' biggest positives. One potential upside of the above is that, since one of its major draws is allowing fans to roleplay their version of protagonist Kay Vess, picking and choosing which criminal Star Wars factions and characters to work with or against, this could lend Star Wars Outlaws a solid replayability factor. Going through a second time and deciding on different options or approaches to quests, skills, and interactions to see alternate outcomes and character beats, all without requiring an inordinate amount of time, might turn out to be one of its best aspects, while also highlighting the benefits of a more concise playtime. Outlaws will also offer an array of optional minigames and other related activities. Admittedly, this is also standard for titles like it, but if integrated well, might provide another avenue for extra fun and detail while still not strictly required to see the core story through. If it is able to hit a sweet spot of being relatively short and satisfyingly engrossing, but not unduly overwhelming via its narrative, mechanics, and the various planets that Outlaws will include, while at the same time not going too overboard with time commitment, Star Wars Outlaws could display the perfect balance in its design and vision regarding length. And that's all for this one. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time.